I gave you my heart.
Yo, what's up, Pride Nation? Back at you with another one on today. I am TA of Noble Sports Entertainment. If you have not subscribed to this channel, then what are you waiting for? Because we talk sports, period. Special shout out to the DSA, Detroit Sports Alliance. Make sure you subscribe to those channels. Their links will be in the description below. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this one. All right, guys, pretty much we're going to talk about Matthew Stafford on today and why he is NFL's Iron Man of quarterbacks. And let's go ahead and get into it. Pretty much, man, I got to give a lot of props to Matthew Stafford. Didn't know that he was ailing this much last season with a broken back. How many quarterbacks you know can toughen up and play through a broken back? And Matthew Stafford was able to do it. We really have a tough quarterback in Detroit. The biggest thing is that we've always wanted Matthew Stafford to succeed. He's pretty much done everything that you can do as a Lions quarterback as far as breaking records, yardage, touchdowns, things of that nature. But the only thing that Matthew Stafford has to prove is that he's a winner. And what I mean by that is being able to get the team to the next level. Now, I'm not saying that Matthew Stafford can do this all by himself, because I'll be lying to you if I did and said that Matthew Stafford, the weight of the world, would be on his shoulders. But it will not be on his shoulders only. It would be on the team's shoulder because it's a team sport. Definitely, I want Matthew Stafford to succeed in 2019. He's one of those quarterbacks that have been around for a while that have not tasted glory yet. And how would it be if the Detroit Lions were able to make the Super Bowl? That would be crazy. You know what I mean? Because these guys, the closest that the Detroit Lions have ever been was 1991 when they played the Washington Redskins, and they ended up losing that NFC Championship game in Washington. But man, skies is the limit, man. If Matthew Stafford is able to pick up this offense really well and really execute in this offense, I definitely think that he can have a great season, man. But this guy has played through so many injuries. So many times Matthew Stafford has given it his all, man. And we got to show Matthew Stafford that love. We got to give him the benefit of the doubt that he has played through a significant amount of injuries. He's always been running for his life since he's been in Detroit. Really has not had an offensive line. And this year, we still don't know what the offensive line is going to look like and how they're going to gel. But we just can't allow Matthew Stafford to go through a 41 sack season again. That's just too much for a quarterback like him to keep enduring, especially when he played with a broken back. That is not good. And broken fingers, all kind of things, all kind of injuries Matthew Stafford has been through. But through it all, man, and through the years, he has been one of the NFL's most Iron Man type quarterbacks. The guy just keeps coming and he doesn't give up. And I definitely want to see him win, man. I know that this season can be a special year, but it's all predicated on him picking up the offense. It's all predicated on the offensive line being able to gel and being able to block for him. I think if he has the time and the protection, Matthew Stafford will be one of the better quarterbacks this season in the NFL. I definitely think that it's time for him to go to the next level. He really doesn't have anything else to prove besides getting into the playoffs and being able to win. And as a Lion fan, that's what you want. You want Matthew Stafford to be able to get to the next level. And we know that he's gone through a lot of injuries. And I want to show and shout out Matthew Stafford, because not a lot of quarterbacks will still keep playing through some of the injuries that he has sustained and some of the things he has been through mentally and physically as a Lions quarterback. It's not an easy job to have, because number one, the offensive line has to start blocking. You can't get your quarterback pummeled back there and have him running for his life every single game. So this season, it has to be a year that Matthew Stafford gets the protection, he execute well on offense, and do what he needs to do to propel this team into the playoffs. And hopefully one day to be able to reach the goal that every team has in the NFL, and that's to be a Super Bowl champion. Man, the city of Detroit would erupt if the Lions were able to win a championship. This team has suffered so many years, so many times, and it's just been looking for a winner, man. And we want to see a winner out on the field. And I definitely think that Matthew Stafford has been an Iron Man type quarterback and he has tried to give it his all for this team. Even at times, sometimes we as fans, we do get frustrated with Matthew Stafford. And that's just being a real fan. You get frustrated at times. Sometimes it's the blood, sweat, and tears of the up and down life of an NFL player. Sometimes you're winning, and then sometimes you're losing. But on the Lions side, there's been a lot of losing. And we want to change that narrative to a program that people would love to come to and love to be a part of what the Detroit Lions are trying to do, and that's to be able to win and win consistently and consecutively. So I definitely think that Matthew Stafford could be up for one of his best seasons in his career. And I'm not saying that he has to go out and throw for all these yards, but I'm just saying being able to execute the offense, being able to get the protection from the offensive line, and being able to gel as an offensive unit. So guys, let me know what you think about Matthew Stafford as the most Iron Man type quarterback.
I gave you my heart.